Andrew Garfield is my favorite Spider-Man, and here are 10 reasons why he should be yours too. It's commonly agreed upon in many corners of the internet that Andrew Garfield is the fan-favorite Spider-Man. While his movies most certainly aren't the favorites of most, his portrayal of the character is downright iconic. There's a reason that people freaked out when the two-time Oscar nominee returned in Spider-Man No Way Home. Wild theater reaction videos flooded the internet, reigniting the movement to make The Amazing Spider-Man 3 finally happen. While Tobey Maguire got a similar response, Garfield's was far more potent. But why is it that he's so beloved, though? What goes into Andrew Garfield's iteration of the character that draws everyone to him? It's an interesting topic to study, especially considering the infamous reputation of the actual movies he's in. As a lifelong fan of the arachnid, I can confidently say Andrew Garfield is my favorite Spider-Man, and I bet I can convince you that he should be yours too. His styling provides great character building. While it's a pretty basic and shallow observation, there's no denying that Andrew's Pete has some great clothing in his civilian life. His school fit in The Amazing Spider-Man is iconic, and people cosplay this outfit at Comic-Cons all the time. It's genuinely very popular to the point that it's almost basic. His outfits aren't as great in the sequel, not being bad, but merely forgettable, except that famous peacoat, but the first movie has some great outfits from Peter that people mourned in the second flick. Again, despite feeling surface level, the costuming of a character in every single film is incredibly important to their identity. When looking at this high schooler for the first time, Peter's outfit allows audiences to immediately understand the type of person he is. Not to mention, it helps him look memorable, hence the numerous cosplays all over the internet of his Peter attire. He's a tech whiz. One of the coolest things about Peter Parker when he was first introduced in Amazing Fantasy 1962-1963 and further on into the Amazing Spider-Man 1963 comic run is that he was a certified tech whiz. He made not only his own web shooters, but dozens of gadgets to take down the numerous villains that would come his way in those beginning issues onward of The Amazing Spider-Man 1963. Unfortunately, Tobey Maguire's iteration of the character didn't have this trait, but Andrew's did. This version of Peter is established as a techie very early on. He crafts his web shooters, as any Spider-Man should, helps Dr. Connors, Rhys-Ifans, develop the lizard formula, and in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, he develops magnetic web shooters to counteract the electricity that would get sent through his webs by Electro, Jamie Foxx, albeit with the help of Gwen Stacy, Emma Stone. He may not make a ton of gadgets and technology throughout the duology, but the fact that he's developing tech in general makes him far closer to the comics than the previous series. His characterization of Peter.